coming to you with another Flexy Friday. Happy Friday. If you are not in South Africa, then we just had a short week, so Monday was a public holiday and that was lovely. So yay for Friday coming here even closer. They were all just lying down a second ago, and then I put the camera on and they're like, hi. Anyway, so today I want to speak about hips, and one of my top favorite hip stretches is what they call the frog. So there's definitely multiple ways of doing it. I'm just going to show you one of the ways, and what happens is one of the ways that can easily be done wrong, and then obviously the entire stretch is then switched off. So what we're wanting to come to, I'll show you in the front and I'll show you on the side. What we're wanting to do is get knee in line with hip and knee in line with ankle. So we all sort of have this really nice triangle here, and then from the front it's obviously straight. What tends to happen is that people want to get the feet close together, and then when you push back, then this is a great stretch. I mean, this is a lovely stretch, but it's not the stretch that I'm wanting to talk about. So you're wanting to get your feet in line with your knees, and then you push back. Suddenly I go from feet together, being able to push right back to my heels, to feet in line with my knees. I can just move back. I mean, I'm doing this cold, so my hips are definitely not warm enough for this. From there onwards, we can think about going down. What we don't want to see is that we are super arched in this position. We want to keep a nice neutral spine. We can play around with this backwards and forwards, and we can play around with this arch position, but don't sit in an arch position the entire time. It then tends to go into the lower back a little bit more than the hips. So we want to keep a neutral spine. And what do I mean about neutral spine? I mean, this is a extendedly extended back. We want to think about neutral spine. We want to think about getting this rib cage to stop sticking out like this. We want to think about sucking that in, and then that creates then a more of a what they call neutral spine. So super extended, we don't want neutral. That's what we want to keep in the stretch. So hips out, knees out, we want to think about getting that neutral spine and then sitting back, and then we can play around with that. From there onwards, we can also play around with then going from both knees bent to one leg straight, and this is sort of seen like a half froggy position. You can play around. It then makes the stretch a little bit easier, but you can then get a little bit more into different areas. From there onwards, obviously swapping legs, same thing applies. So I don't suddenly tuck this back leg in. I want to keep it in line with my ankle to my knee. I want to keep that in one nice line. And this is what helps you get middle splits. Of course, it helps you with front splits if you're wanting to get super flexy. But in general, it's just getting us into a nice position that's not sitting on a chair or a couch and getting this very intense, tight hips going, which is what we don't want. Happy Flexy Friday, guys. Enjoy the tip, please. I mean, you can sit on the floor and watch TV like this. Like, it becomes like one in nature. I mean, no, this is not how I sit and watch TV, but it's our way that you can sit and watch TV. Have a great weekend, guys. Thanks very much. Bye.